Hello everyone and welcome to Sunburned Albino spotlights some Fate Hunters. Fate Hunters, if you like Slay the Spire, you might like Fate Hunters. Fate Hunters is a deck building RPG, much like Slay the Spire is, but also sets itself apart in other ways. I got a Steam key for free. I was really surprised actually, because it's very rare that I get a Steam key for anything that isn't objectively garbage. So this was a nice little surprise that I actually ended up liking this game. So, Fate Hunters, the presentation is a bit minimal. It seems like it kind of assumes that you've played Slay the Spire already, which you probably have if you're gonna, like, be interested in this. So let's just start a run with the Inquisitor here. But the game's simple enough to sort of figure out on your own anyway. You do, like, a couple practice runs and sort of learn how stuff works. Alright. So it's like Slay the Spire in that, like, you have cards and you're dealing damage to monsters with them, but they're like individual things and you use the cards on the things. Much like in the other one. But also, it functions a little differently too, because your deck is like constant throughout the battles, like it doesn't shuffle itself after every encounter. You actually... And stuff lingers too. Oh, we got a crit on that one. Okay, and you level up. Like, you level up when you deal damage to monsters. You see the XP bar right here. And then we get access to one of these cards. I'm gonna take Prey, because it's always, you need healing in this game real bad. Yes, you do. So you can see that, like, between... Like, cards in the discard pile will stay in there until you draw them again, like, throughout different encounters too. This is like sort of a static, constant deck sort of situation. Alright, and then we'll deal 2 damage to a creature and draw a card with this one. And then belt, look at the top 2 cards of the draw pile, draw 1, put the other on top. Always good to have that card. Very much enjoy it. Take dagger, I've got longsword. The goal of the game, as far as like progression is concerned, like overall character progression, is to gather treasure from enemies. I'm not using that healing potion yet. So as spoils, you'll sometimes get treasure cards, and treasure cards are actually cards. They take up space in your deck, so like if you're trying to hoard a bunch of treasure, like it's gonna kind of weigh you down, and I sort of like that symbolism as far as that goes. Alright, let's get 3 daggers here. Now these are permanent, by the way, so anything that like adds and takes away from your deck is permanent throughout the entire thing. Okay, don't just use punch to get rid of the shield. Shield blocks all damage until you destroy it. No critical strike there. There's only a 25% chance. Let's punch you as well. Ah, damn. But Holy Book can reduce his attack. And we want to use that. So the Inquisitor's got special cards that have last word, which means that you get an additional effect if you play it when you have no cards in your hand. So if this is the last card in your hand, the last word would let me draw a card. But I don't want that one. I need to use the last word of Prey, because this will increase the effective HP that this card restores for me permanently. Imagine like the sacrificial dagger from Slay the Spire, where like you kill an enemy and then it like permanently increases the card's attack by 3, stuff like that. Like there's a lot of those kind of cards in this game. And then this potion will give us 5 XP. You can see that you need 4 of 5 to level up, and this will keep going up, but it's never like... The biggest level I've gotten to is 10, and you only needed like 15 XP to level up after that. But we use that and you see like the bar's already up to the next one almost. Okay, we can reduce the attack of a creature by 2, which Holy Book already does. But it might be good to have 2 of them. Or we can silence all non-boss creatures with 3 or less attack, which negates their abilities, which is not helpful at all. Righteous Wrath is a little bit self-destructive, but look at that 12 damage though, like sometimes it's gonna be necessary. Let's take it. You know, more so in this game than Slay the Spire, it's really difficult to not just fill your deck up. Like, it's just gonna happen, no matter what you really try and do. I don't want mushrooms because I don't want to add curse cards to my discard pile. Because I won't feel like drawing them. And what's cool is that, like, after the fight's over, you can play cards that are playable when there are no enemies around. And, like, you can use those to, like, draw cards and, like, heal. Like, you can heal after the battle if you have a healing card when the match is over. I think that's nice. So that can be worthwhile. Okay, we've got 2 Goblin Knights. I should probably have explained this, like, a while ago. But the yellow number is how much attack they're gonna do to you, and the red number is how much HP they have. And this is never, like, explained to you, but you kind of just figure it out. And I was able to, so I'm not gonna, like, complain and say, oh, you know, they're not being nice to me. Alright, we reduce his attack. He will do no damage to me. Still don't want to use my healing potion because it's a 1 use, which means it will banish itself, or exile, as they call it in this game. We level up again, nice. But yeah, I didn't expect this game to be that good, but I played it for like 3 hours yesterday, or last night, so it must be not that bad. Ooh, Angelic Song, I'm gonna need that. If we play it as a last word, we get HP as well. Alright, now we're gonna have a choice of rooms. We can do an easy room or a hard room. Let's do a hard room, because we're hard, man. We're ballin'. Let's do this. Alright, so this dude's got a shield. He also has +1 attack, because this dude gives him +1 attack. So we're gonna have to kill this guy. Let's use the loot bag. Ooh, the fact that it gave us another belt is so good. Dude, card draw cards are so valuable. We want to try and use Prey last. But I feel like we're just gonna kill them all before we even get there. Oh, with 3 or less attack, and you had 4 because of him. Oh, you bitch. Okay, that's fine. Let's take Light's Lance. So let's just draw again, then we punch. And we critical strike. I'll take an Enlightenment Potion. Freeze Potion would be super good too. Heavy Axe does 5 damage if you have 25 or more cards in your deck, which you probably will. It's almost guaranteed. So, might be worth having that, but I'm not gonna take it right now. Alright, so now we can still use these cards even though it's over. Now I want to use Belt and get Holy Book. Oh, we can't use Holy Book now! Damn it. Oh well. We prayed and got the 2 HP, but we didn't increase its effect because it wasn't last word. Which is so unfortunate. Another hard room. Let's go. That wasn't even a hard room. Come on now. I'm balling out of control here. Dude's got 6 health and 4 attack. And we have the, let's see. I mean, we pretty much have to do that, even though it hurts. Curse Sword can be alright, but I don't want to fill my deck with curses. I will take another loot bag, and you can pick any of these two, like any or all. Draw a card, then discard with the throwing dagger. It's good to have 1 throwing dagger. Ah, let's take the Curse Sword too, what the heck. Oh, it's boss time. I will say that depending on your deck, bosses can be a little bit bullshit. Like, this dude spawns 2 random creatures every turn, no matter what. So, like, and if you kill him, the other creatures don't die, which is some absolute nonsense, if you ask me. So it's like you have to curb the spawning by killing the enemies, and you have to kill the cauldron. And it's a bunch of nonsense. Alright, so we gotta do a little something like that. Sorry, the music is just kind of overpowering my headphones right now. So let's just do that, that's fine. Alright. Let's lance. Okay, we can heal. It's worth doing. Gotta kill the dire wolf. And we did 2 damage to the cauldron. And it's gonna spawn 2 more dudes and attack us for 2 also. It wouldn't be so bad if he didn't attack. But the fact that he also attacks is stupid. Can you... Ooh, you can be stunned. That's amazing. But that's not gonna stop his effect from activating. Unfortunately. I will take longsword. We're gonna start doing, like, major damage to you. That's gonna make me draw 1 less card next turn, though. And we can reduce these dudes' attack. That's nice. We'll use this card last so that we can get our 2 HP. Alright. I mean, if we reduce these cards' attack to 0, then it's like we don't even have to kill them. Because it's a forever thing. Alright, now you will do 1 and that's fine. Okay, they're all stunned. See, there's freaking 5 of them now, man! There's 5 of them! Alright, we'll use this as a last word, so that we can draw an extra card from it. So we'll use the Holy Book on this wolf, so this wolf will be neutered. And it'll be fine. You know what? We don't need prey. We don't need health right now. Do it to kill that. Then we can punch you. Draw an extra card. Nice, and we get to draw an extra card when we do this too. 2 damage to all non-boss creatures with 3 or less attack. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. Alright, we're gonna take 3 damage this turn. Which is nothing I can't handle. I could just straight up murder you with Righteous Wrath right now. Let's see what the loot bag gives me. 2 random item cards into my hand. What do you got? Oh, a curse. Thanks for that. And a shield. Which just blocks damage, so it's not that good. Righteous Wrath, worth it. Worth it to kill him. Ooh, Resurrection is so good. Giant Slayer is not that good, honestly. 1 use. Add a dagger, mace, throwing axe, longsword, heavy axe to your hand. And upgrade all non-legendary weapon cards in your hand. Ooh. So you could get an upgraded version of all these weapons right out of the gates. That would be, like, pretty sexy. But Resurrection is 8 HP forever. That could also be so necessary. Let's go Armed and Dangerous. You might not agree with that, but that's fine. Alright, how about a crit? Oh! Whatever, man. Oh yeah, you'll crit him when it doesn't matter. It's fine, we'll take no damage. And you don't have to use the curse. But in order to remove the card from play, you have to use it, which means then you would lose 1 HP. Or you just keep it around in your deck, which is what I'm gonna do. I'll find another way to get rid of it. Yeah, we can punch you. Oh yeah, we might as well use this now. It feels so strong, which is why I'm just gonna punch anyway. Alright, I need both these healing potions. Delve a non-heroic skill card. Alright, I'll take that. And Heavy Axe, officially, we have more than 25 cards, so... probably worth taking. Don't want Tower Shield. We already have one. Why is it saying that I can use this one? Okay, so I put... So, like, these are all going to go into my discard for when the next room happens, so I guess what I just did is made it so I'm going to draw that card next turn. Which is, you know, that's some foreshadowing, or foresight, I suppose. We got 0 treasure that whole time, by the way. So, that's kind of lame. Yeah, you need the treasure. The treasure only works, this is one of the things that kind of frustrated me about the game at first, is that any treasure you collect only counts towards, like, your gold that you then use to, like, buy new characters or buy, like, better starting equipment for your heroes. That only counts if you escape the tower with the gold. If you die, you get nothing. Absolutely nothing. Except when you get to this part, there's another thing here that's like, oh, if you have treasure, you can spend 3 fate points to, you know, get rid of all your treasure here and make it count towards, like, if you had left the tower. So that's what you do pretty much every time, if you want to keep going and not be worried about losing what you've already gotten. We don't need to heal, I don't think. Like, I have plenty of cards for that. We can banishment, we could exile that curse card, if we wanted to. I'm going to choose a tarot card, which is usually worthwhile. When you play a potion card, draw a card, add 2 wound cards to your deck. At the beginning of your turn, you draw 1 additional card and then discard a card. That could be good. It's just like a little extra card draw forever. Now, the tower is not worth getting. It might seem like it is, but it's not. Unless you have a bunch of healing that, like, does little healing every time. But I don't. I mean, this would be good if we ever got potions. We only got, like, 2 of them. It's almost... I almost want to re-roll them. The Hanged Man is the only one that seems alright. Yeah, re-roll them. Okay. Every time a weapon card deals damage, you get a token. When you get 10, they're removed and you deal 2 damage to all creatures. Ooh! That doesn't happen as often as I would like it to, but that seems pretty alright also. It's either the Star of Death, because we get a 35% critical strike chance, and draw a card every time we do it, and we have, like, 3 daggers. Which isn't that many, admittedly, but still. I think death is going to be more overall worth it. Let's go 4th. Alright, we don't heal, we didn't heal, but we're still going to be fine because we're going to heal when I draw my health cards. It'll be great. Trust me. Got all my +1s here. Alright. I mean, you guys are going to die pretty much no matter what I do here. Feels good. Fire potion, why not? Goes into the discard. We're not going to see it for like 5 battles anyway. Because of like this... You know, like we're not going to see any of these cards until all of these cards are gone again. Unless we get like an effect that shuffles them. Alright, that was super valuable. Non-heroic skill card. Oh, that's what delve means. Like, actually, like, not choose one from your deck, but choose one from, like, just a set of them. Sacred Sign is pretty good. Reduce our max HP by 1 or delve a heroic skill card. That could be super valuable. That could be really good. I'm gonna do it. X is the number of soul stones. I don't have any soul stones in my deck. What do you want from me? I'll take Adrenaline Rush then. So draw a card for each missing HP. So we only have 1 missing HP because we lost 1 max HP. So this would draw me 1 card, which would not be worthwhile at all. Wow, this sucked. Alright, these guys have Entomb, which happens when they die. This is a sexy witch. Let me just say about somebody say something about that. Alright, we can kill... You're gonna do that amount of damage. You know what? I'm gonna punch and kill you. Because you were gonna do the most attack, and we're just gonna take 3 damage here. You know, discard. We would just have to discard the card that we drew anyway. Any healing on the horizon? No. I mean, throwing axe kind of like ruins belt if you're gonna use it like that. Oh, healing potion, please. I don't need another fire potion. Of course, we keep adding it to the discard pile, like we're not gonna get to it. Which is lame. Oh, these wraiths are so annoying. And the armored beast has taunt, which means we have to attack it till it's dead. And this dude's got 3 attack, and we might die. We're going to die. You better crit. Oh, you better crit. Okay. Alright, you redeemed yourself a little bit there. Then we can kill you, discard this curse. Oh, and then I killed him and he made me discard the other punch. Alright, what do we got for me? Banish is no good. Like, I would never banish a card. Silence and kill a creature. You get no experience for killing a creature, which is stupid. Unfortunate. Rite of Cleansing, no. Pillar of Light for if I heal a lot, which I don't have a lot of healing, unfortunately. So it's really just going to do 2 damage most of the time, but I will take it. Alright, finally we're starting to make prey, like, get a little higher here. And we're on 8 tokens. This thing is ethereal, so weapon cards only do 1 damage to it, no matter what the weapon is. Ugh. Well, we can reduce his attack and then not have to care about it. Oh yeah, you did the extra for the okay. Then last word, let's restore some health. That's what I'm talking about. Gotta get ourselves back up there. Enlightenment potion, don't mind if I do. Critical strike, not particularly. I'm not going to use the curse. I might get rid of my shield if I use the curse. I'm not 100% on that. But yeah, this game's got multiple characters. You need 100 gold to buy the Arcanist, which I did. And then there's like 2 or 3 other ones. 2 or 3 other ones. So like, you know, there's a lot of content here. And this game is in early access. I don't know if I mentioned that. I feel like I meant to. So, I don't know. Oh, fantastic. Great job there. Okay, use dagger first. Because I want to be able to use heavy axe. So we can use this. Oh, we won't be able to. Or can we? Can I play this? Okay, so because it doesn't target a card, I can play it. But I wouldn't be able to play Holy Book. Because it targets a card. Alright. And we still got a shield, and our health is going back up. We're doing it. Mystery room. Come on now. Ooh, Junkman. Alright, so if you kill Junkman in 1 turn, you get a bunch of stuff. If you don't, he runs away and you get nothing. So let's see if we can actually take him out. Do you count as a boss? No. Good. So we can do that to you. Please crit. Oh, man. This is 4 or 5. Oh, this is exactly the amount of damage we need anyway. Eat it. Yes, please. I will take all of that treasure. And because it's in the discard pile, this is actually helpful, because we're not going to draw any of these cards until we beat the next boss, probably. We got 27 cards to sift through before that happens. And we finally got some actual treasure. That's 60 treasure we can take back with us if we survive. Or nothing if we die, which is, you know, assuredly frustrating. But that's just the way it goes. More treasure? Hell yeah. Oh, got another mystery room, I'll take it. How about another Junkman? No. Alright, this is just a harder fight. Let's use the potion. Because I want to use Prey at the end of the turn. Please attack the right one. Oh, thank you. Because it does damage to a random one. Oh, nice crit there. Reduce your attack if you don't mind. Alright, and use it even if it doesn't heal anything so it can boost its healing for later. You want as many... Prey is such a good card, you want as many of those as you can get. But I only have one. And yeah, and every character does have different cards too. They share some, like, basic ones, like some of the weapon ones. But they also have, like, their skills are completely different too. Executioner, I'm gonna say no. Repentance, I'm gonna say yes. I need more HP boosting things. Hit him with the axe. Okay, we can punch one of you to death. Please give me... Probably best to use Fire Potion here. And we're gonna take 2 damage. Alright. Got some missing HP, but we still don't need to do this. If I want to maintain access to Throwing Axe, I would use it. If I didn't want to, if I wanted it to just go in the discard pile, so we get rid of it for a while, then I would not use it. But I like this, because it does a lot of damage. It's very good. Energy Potion's super good. Bane of the Meek actually stops being useful as you get further in the game, and all the creatures have a bunch of attack. I don't need a second one of those. I'm gonna take it. Let's have a shield for next time, shall we? Alright, drawing less cards, though. But is it worth it? We've got 2 shamans, which are all busting each other's auras. Well, we can longsword one of you. We can throwing axe another one. Wrong one, man. Why you gotta do that? Ooh, but we get it back. That's some strats right there. Traveler's Amulet, don't mind if I do. We don't need another dagger. You know, we have 40 cards in our deck. Like, Slay the Spire, I know how to manage cards to where, like, you don't just have a bunch of cards and you're not just adding a bunch of cards. But this game, it's different. I don't know why it's different, but it is. Ooh, we can just straight up murder this Guardian. Oh, that felt good. And we didn't even take the 4 damage because we had the shield. That's fantastic. Please attack the one on the left. Oh! Dicks. This guy's gonna do 5 damage to me. Use the curse, use the potion. Alright, do better this time. Come on, throw an axe. God. Ooh, but death! The death token, fantastic. Give me an attack. Yep. And goodbye. Okay, we're still doing it. This is also a treasure, but it also does a little tiny bit of damage. So I'll take it. Don't need another throwing axe. Oh, boss time. I've never beaten this boss. I definitely want Tower Shield, because this dude does like 4 damage sometimes, as well as attacking. Because like he'll attack for his 1, and he'll play a card that's like, oh, Fireball, deal 4 damage to the hero, and it's insane. It's absolute nonsense. Oh damn, thanks for the punch. We're really working on it here. Alright, summons a Guardian. Of course. We're gonna die anyway. If he uses Fireball right now. No, he's gonna summon another Guardian. Okay. Can we do it? That's helpful. Extra card draw, always good. We can reduce the attack of one of these guys. So we will. Oh, fantastic targeting. Thank you. Oh, fantastic targeting. Thank you. Come on, give me that crit. Oh! Oh, but the token. Oh, but the token didn't kill him. If I'd gotten the crit with the dagger and then gotten the death token, oh man, we could have won. We still kind of can? No, we can't. Well, we can't. We're about to draw another card, so that might save it. Dare I ask Throwing Axe to come in clutch 3 times in a row? Oh! Yeah, I need these health cards. You can't take me down. You can't take me down. Oh, and a health potion right when I need it. Oh, baby. Oh. Yeah. Well, because of the diamond, we couldn't get the health boost from that. But that's quite alright, sir. Give me that energy potion. Yeah, please, lots of treasure. Okay, good amount of treasure here. I mean, we're gonna call it quits after this now, because we have treasure, and we will be keeping it. You know, because you can use 3 FP to exile them all, but then you don't get the bonus. The more levels you get through, the bigger a gold multiplier you get that you actually get to keep. So what I'm gonna do is skip all that and escape. We got 142 gold. And you know what I can get with that? The Arcanist, whatever, costed 100 gold. And I was able to get her. But I can buy... I guess I have to defeat the Raider, wherever I find him. I can get the Berserker. Oh, but wait. The Spy also costs 300. What do you think, Berserker or Spy? It says Spy uses the skills of other characters. But the Berserker uses rage tokens to apply additional effects. Like, damn. Who's good? Spy seems like he's everybody, though. I think I'm gonna want the Berserker to start. Now you get to just look at the Berserker. Like, if I start here, see, he starts with different cards. Got pretty much the same supplies, though. But then skills. 1 rage token, draw a card for Warcry. 2 punches, a charge. Rampage. Yeah, he's got some stuff, man. But yeah, that's this game, essentially. I think it's a worthy, like, Slay the Spire, you know, clone, for lack of a better word, but it's also different enough. I think, you know, this, like, subgenre is going to expand, and I think it's a good thing. I'm glad that Slay the Spire is spawning, like, things like this. Because it's, you know, they're just gonna improve on the formula, it's just gonna get even better. And this one's got a lot of things going on that I like. It's more, it kind of suffers long-term a little bit, but it's more of, like, short-term game that it's good with. You know, like the leveling up and stuff, and, like, leveling up within the run and all that, but then losing it kind of hurts at the end, but only if you die. That's why they have the excise all your gold stuff, which is like, you're gonna do that if you want to keep playing. And that's just like 3 FP you have to designate, like, every time. If you're not feeling particularly dangerous. But yeah, this is Fate Hunters. It's $15 on early access right now. You can get it on Steam. And, you know, it's getting frequent updates. And I think that by the time, you know, it rolls around to, like, full release and all that, like, you're going to be looking at an extremely, like, more well-polished stuff. And it's going to be good, so feel free to check that out if you want to. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy that. And follow me on Twitter at Sunburned Albino, and I'll see you guys next time.